Hello. I'm very displeased. Yesterday, I spent 1 hour making the city a lot larger than it is now. Somehow, autosave got turned off, and then I ran out of memory. I turned on today, hoping that I'd just lose 10 minutes of work. But no, I lost the entire hour. So this episode, I'm going to try to rebuild what was lost. This is all off camera. First thing I did is I highlighted all of this new development area. And I need to be very mindful that I don't run out of memory again. In the end, it was completely my own fault, because it was me who ran a browser and this game at the same time. So, along this main stretch, I will have high-density commercial. I even got new bus routes, too. It was very productive. And highlight everything else. Now you have water, you're all fine. But at least I know what I did, so I can kind of get it back to what it was. This is very annoying. But now I've turned autosaves back on, and I've definitely learned my lesson, haven't I? I don't want to make this too steep. There's another thing I did. I made a little mountain village kind of thing. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Both the mountain village and the lack of progress. But I really like how it turned out. Now I have to build it all again, and it's not going to be as good this time. Another thing I did is I made a new incinerator area. Right here. Yeah. Two nice incinerators right here. So now that will service all this area. And I've already done this. So yes, I'm going to be very miffed for the rest of this episode. Alright, but anyways, this area is going to be kind of low density. But there's not really a demand for it, because I remember I built this later. I built some office park first, and I'm going to need to do that. And I made a junction. So yes, I lost tons of progress. Anyways, let's turn on this. We're going to make a service road. This service road is going to be special. It's way too steep. I don't want anyone to actually have to go through this. Now, okay, I'm going to make an amendment, because this needs to be its own road. This is Incinerator Street, and I'll get out my vehicle restrictor. Pretty much no one, just emergency vehicles and all that. This is good. Now everything's being applied successfully. Now I need to go build that ruddy office park. Built it here. It was 70 units long. I probably just cut off electricity for a very large portion of the city. Oh, who's out of power? Oh, probably the parks up the mountain. That doesn't matter. They'll be dealt with at a later time or date. Yeah, this is how the office park went. Yeah, we've got lots of parks because we've got to keep the citizens pleased. Mass zone all office buildings. be an extension of Old Town. Speaking of which, Ivy Heights, this is an extension of it, this development. I don't know why there's such a big empty space here. Another thing I did is I added pedestrian bridges and all that. I cannot. This is how miffed I am. I've lost so much progress. Alright. A blackout again. It's a park. You're not going to be driving there. Complainers. Alright, so now go on to the next thing I did. We're going to add some pedestrian paths. First, we're going to add some keys. Because the unfortunate thing is that there's kind of a sandbar here. I want it to go to use before it just goes into the water here. So, from Stephanie Street, I'll make a trail that goes down all the way around. Yay. And then it'll go up. And it will stop here. And I'm going to do some world editing to raise it up. Because there's really no point in having it just drop down and then go back up. That's an unfortunate thing this game tends to do. These little tiny micro houses, I'm sorry, some of them will have to be sacrificed for the greater good. Building trails. These trails are cool. Yeah, that looks good enough. Oh no, the elementary school is on fire. Oh no. Ah, right, I forgot to put a fire station here. I forget, what was that? It was Dorothy something, maybe? There's a school that burned down. Another thing I'd like to do, or I did do, is I built a trail connection from the railway up to Drive, which has the industry in it, and that's to allow people to walk. Because walking is cool. Also, I need to upgrade the sewage system, and are out of high schools. Okay, we don't have a high school in Glade Hills, so let's slow keys space. Going to have to do some more world edit, aren't we? Get the high school in. There. And I'll draw it back. Come on. Yeah. There. That will be non-disruptive to the students. Yes, it will. So, as you can see, the Columbia River is filled with our filthy water. So let's turn that filthy water into slightly less filthy, but still very dirty water. And I forgot to turn that off. I just cut off sewer service to the entire city. This is a bit of a weird bridge this person set up. I definitely used a move it mod. Also, I need to relocate this to the other side of the road. I find it sad that so many people, more people get angry when you move it to the other side of the road that aren't happy. I guess that just shows the extent of the civilians' complainingness of, oh no, we can't, it's being moved to the other side of the street. We're so angry. Oh well, I think they're all connected, except this one. Go. There, now everyone has sewage service again. Never mind, now everyone does. And we're running out of elementary schools. That's right, we don't have a second elementary school. We have 2 across the street from each other. I don't want to ruin these nice buildings. It's all this area, though, so it would make sense to put it. Alright, I will sacrifice those buildings Very unfortunate. Now I think is an apt time to continue development of this little mountain area. Mountain town. And some trees to hide the filthy incinerators away. Alright, so I think it forced to do a little bit of high density. And there'll be some low density commercial along the road, and the rest will be low density residential. Except for this block will be of offices. Alright, that looks all quite good. Everyone has water. Probably give them fire, police, and medical. Their garbage is dealt with. Sure, give them a school too. There. Now people will love to move in. Oh, okay. And immediately fire trucks go and start driving down the road. Speaking of a road, something I'd like to do with it. Currently, there are a lot of irrational curves. You see how the road goes up very steeply and then goes flat, or even goes downhill. That is unbecoming of such a nice road. Like that, that's horrible. This must be fixed, and the road must be made nice. Okay, I think that's okay. Okay curve. This part is a bit steep, but still manageable. But this part is horrible. Look at that. It just goes all the way over. There, now we have a logical ascent road. You see all the fire trucks going around. So it's way more efficient to go on the service road. But it's very steep and very dangerous. We can't have the common citizen going there. Now, the other thing that I did is I also added some bus routes. Namely, bus routes through the Ivy Heights. That caused tons of people to upgrade. Everyone was so happy. And now, I need to go do it again. Yeah, let's go all the way around. Gotta keep the citizens happy. So also take a foray into this area, and then it will follow this route back. We also need one for the Holly District. We'll start here. If I can get it to load. Oh well, it'll be a short walk. Here, go through Old Town, and then go here. This is a short route. Oops, never mind, cancel that, stop. It's going there because we have this Holly District. And some railway station. Whoa. Fine then, we'll have this weird, inefficient bus thing. And sure, I'll have bus to the summit. There it is. Look at all this weird bus route. We'll have a shared stop, and I'll go around the corner. Now we have an Old Town line. Lastly, I think it will be apt to get a line up to the Hemlock Hills. It'll follow the current route, and it'll go to the Hemlock Hills. 2 stops there. For Heather Park, I will put a railway line in later. And it'll go back into here. Follow that for the rest. Look at all of that wonderful stuff. Wow, those fire trucks are going very quickly. I guess that's what this service road is supposed to be used for. Heather Park now has 355 people. Look at how scenic it is. You can see the rest of the city. And I'm going to make sure to make a preemptive save. And I am running low on memory, but I'm not completely out of it. I should also get a crematoria set up. Because though we use cemeteries, maybe beginning to run out. So let's have a single crematoria here. And another, this area is flat, so it could be used as another little bench. Yes, hashtag trees, reduce hashtag sound barriers, and hashtag noise. That's hashtag cool. But hashtag I, hashtag will, hashtag put, hashtag trees, hashtag near, hashtag you. Where are the hashtag people hashtag complaining? They're not. Okay. Another thing, I have not demolished those filthy rubbish dumps, even though they were cleaned out a long time ago. And they will be replaced with more manufacturing. I want to use as much space as I can, but not have any of the dirty pollution going into the wonderful old town. Or Holly District, that is. Which now is 2169. Educate more citizens. Alright, let's see what we can do to improve. Ivy Heights says covered by more services. Good. Oh, you bad fire service. That can be fixed by putting a fire station here. Yay, everyone's happy. Come on, you get some upgrades? No? No upgrades? Oh, come on, you're being difficult. Oh well. As for the railway station, could probably just do one for the entire bench area. But this area actually doesn't look too bad. We could build a decent sized city here. So let's get out terrain height. Yes. That's right. I love building roads that are very curvy. Can you buy more land? Yes, I'm going to buy all the way up here. Now, a very long, thin new Revelstoke. I think this is actually Revelstoke Mountain, come to think about it. Fortunately, there are no ski resorts, so I'll just build up the city instead. Alright, we'll just leave it like this. And I'll turn it off because, unfortunately, I'm going to have to not care at all what the terrain is when I'm building up this area. This does not look very safe. Then again, this entire neighborhood is extremely unsafe. Heather Park. This road bends back upon itself in an efficient manner, which I'm pleased about. To have some curved roads. That road goes down, but it can go around. That looks very steep and unsafe, but that doesn't matter at all. Alright, that's the main road going up there. Let's expand Heather Park to include this new development. Put in some parks first. People like basketball courts. People like Paradox Plaza because it's made by the game designers. Give them water. There. Yes. Efficient use of space. No, it's not. I'll continue to make it mostly low density. No high density commercial yet. Only low density commercial. Whoops. Fine. One little block of high density commercial. That will be built around this area, that street. Parker Street. That gets to be high density. Then all the rest of it is low density. Except here. This is going to be an office area at the very top of the hill. Do we have bus service going up here? No, we don't. So I'm going to have train and then bus from there. Metro hubs. Multi-level metro hub. Don't need a harbor bus, no. Yes, Heather Park is expanding. Let's actually get some people driving up here. Anyone driving here? Yes, someone is driving here. See, from inside the city, there's this guy going to Paradox Plaza, tourist. And I'll end the episode after here. I know it's getting very long. Getting into the highway, turning right onto that area, and then this is driving up the road, which is now properly going up rather than going up and then down and then up and then down again. That's the Incinerator Road, all the way around. Hope no one's getting into motion sickness. Up here is main Heather Heights. Up this busy area. And turn right, go up again, and onto a minor street. Up there, and then it ends. So with that, thank you for watching episode 6, where I did not run out of memory. Have a nice day.